Hello. So now we move on to the last part under the appearance menu, which is the editor. So editor is typically a programmer's tool, like if you want to change some of the theme settings, rather than having to meddle with the FTP or the file manager of the hosting, you can edit changes right from here. For example, if you want to change the theme name, so once you click on editor, what displays is you'll get a text editor like this, so which is basically a code editor. So now it's currently displaying this style.css file, which is the style sheet for the WordPress theme. So what I can do now is if I want to change this theme name to something like test theme, and say if I want to change to my own website name, I can just give it here, and then I can just update file from here. So now this actually gets changed in the live site itself. So now I can visibly see it from the themes setting here, because now I've essentially changed the theme name. Well, what happens is this theme name, which was previously Cake Shop, so now it's changed to Test Theme. And similarly, like if you want to change any code fragment here, so you can just go here. For example, if I want to change this theme options config.php, you can just come here. I can browse whatever I need to change, and even I can go to some function documentation if I want. So these are the default function documentations, whatever these people have provided. So now I can just look this up. So if this okay, this is a custom defined theme defined a function which cannot be found. For example, if I choose something more generic, like say string replace, for example, I can just look it up in the WordPress PHP directory here. So now this will give me like what exactly string replace is, and what are the arguments it expects, and what are the each parameter, what limitations it has, return values, examples, and all this. So this points me to the actual documentation of that page. So now you have to be very careful here, because whatever you change here, it is like you're changing in the live site itself. So you'll have usually, like if you don't have proper programming expertise, it's good not to touch these sections. And here I can edit theme set the settings for not only the live theme, but I can also edit files for say this Katori theme. So now the page refreshes and it will show me the files which are like associated with the Katori theme, and all the files and everything lists here. So this is the editor window. So as I said, you have to be very careful when actually using this, because everything you change here reflects on the dynamic side. This setting is typically needed when you don't, if a certain option, if you don't find it in your theme options, so then probably you need to change the code directly here. And again, once you change something here, whenever you update the theme in future, or the plugin in future, then what happens is this file will probably get overwritten. So in case you're having heavy changes made in this theme editor, it's always good to keep a note of all these changes in case you intend to update the theme in future, or in case if you don't want to update your theme at all, then you'll have to turn off the theme update and then maintain all the changes here.